morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. If you're down and out and depressed and angry, well, you created that. You are the only one that has the power to clean that up. Everything we do to ourselves. All right, I'm going to read off the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about triggers. Look for triggers in the things that you use to fill up your emptiness and come up with solutions for no more abusing yourselves. And those triggers are things that just come out of nowhere. And the list that I wrote off and all the things we use to fill up that hole. And there's never going to be enough. You're going to constantly want to fill up that hole. And if you don't get a discipline or a practice to stop doing that, you just progressively get worse. You can dream and you could want things, but if you keep abusing yourself and keep reacting to those triggers, the goal for your success for today is when you have those triggers, come up with different solutions, different hobbies, different things that you love to fill up that hole. Go to reading, pick up the phone. What I find most effective really is picking up the phone, stopping the distraction in my head, and removing that thought. All it is a thought. So the goal is to remove that thought so you don't act on that thought. And once you do that, if you get into a practice, and one of the greatest tools for me was the telephone. And even if I was going through a lot of crap, all I had to do was call up a friend, call up a person and say, how are you doing? That trigger to want to binge and eat food, that trigger to want to pick up, that trigger to want to abuse myself instantly goes away. You can only have one thought at a time. And this is a powerful practice. And there's no pill, no perfect anything. You have to get into action. You have to want it. That's number one. You have to want it more than you want your addiction, more than you want the trigger that you want to go to. Watching the porn, abusing yourself with food, abusing yourself with alcohol, abusing yourself with drugs. You have to want it. That's number one. And number two, there's plenty of tools. There's so many different things that you can use to stop the thinking, to stop the thoughts. Because it starts with a thought, then you start ruminating. Next thing you know, you're back in the bag. But in order to break that, you need to do something differently. And this is called reaching out and asking for help. The other person on the other end doesn't even need to know what's going on. The minute you pick up that phone and reach out for help, that is a sign that you care and you want to make the change. If you don't get into action, you're going to continuously do the same thing over and over again. And all the lies that you tell yourself and the people that you love, you're just going to keep doing, keep abusing yourself and the reflection of abusing your family and everybody that you love around you. So today, what I want you to do is really focus on keeping everything clean today, keeping your body clean, keeping your mind clean. The minute you get negative thoughts, the minute you want to start using your tools. Pick up the phone, reach out, ask for help, go into counseling, get the right person in your life, start being accountable. And next thing you know, it's a way of life, and you're starting to live your life in harmony. Remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that's what you're going to get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our attitude and thinking all day long. It has to be natural, just like you're going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness and good humor and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize that you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand there at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when you got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Before you know it, you're on the other side doing all the things you love. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defeating your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. Okay, let me see. All right, page 81, Q. Q is for quality of life. How important is your quality of life to you? This will determine your success. Only you can do this, no one else. Quality of life is how you design your life and how much personal integrity and self-discipline you have to work toward all the things that are important to you. You make a game plan that you love and work towards it. Qualities that you love and respect in others are the ones that you should strive to develop within yourself. Understand things will happen along the way. You may need to reroute. Have fun doing it. The rest will follow. Trust the process. Okay, I love this. This is like painting your own canvas and creating your own life and designing what you want and getting out of being a victim and doing all the things that are important to you. But there has to be a design and a game plan. So what I'm going to suggest, what I do every day is write down the night before. And when I do my schedule for the month, one of the fabulous things that I do for myself is, like today, I'm going to Butler to do massages with my sister. We're going to Moraine for the whole day. We're going to go swimming. Again, that was plugged in a month ago. And we plan on going to Kennywood This month, my son is renting a cottage. We're going to be doing that. Again, things have to be planned in, fun things that you want to do. And then when it comes to your daily activities, your daily work, things that you don't want to do, but to have a quality life and doing those things first thing in the morning, like working out, taking care of yourself, and eating healthy, they have to be part of your plan for you to keep living a quality life. It is a process. So the night before, I write down my day before I go to bed, and I set up a realistic goal. And what you can do is critique your life, critique your day, how much you want to work out, how you want to prepare your meals, how you go to work, how you enjoy your downtime. Give yourself incentives, things to look forward to get excited for throughout the day. And that is truly what success is about. That is being a successful person. And it really doesn't matter how much money you make, as long as you're handling your money in a proper way, you're going to have everything you want. Again, it's the quality, how you spend it, where you shop, how true you are to yourself, learning how to say no, setting up realistic goals, not spending foolishly, not spending on money that you don't have because you want it for people to like you. Again, in the end, nobody gives a shit. Only you can. So it's important that you design your life, design the life that you want. And then I'm going to read off the list, work on one thing at a time, and do one of these things for 30 days, and you will change your whole life in 1 year. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things that I want in my partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early and doing my podcast, working out and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button and hit subscribe. Share it with everybody you love. And please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving all this information so you don't get overwhelmed. Do this 15 minutes a day, and in 30 days you won't recognize your life. And remember, I want you to have a heart-stopping day today. And thank you for listening.